Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. First, my disclaimer. In no way, shape, or form am I endorsed, sponsored, or ambassador by any of the products or companies in which I speak about. I solely speak about them out of the goodness of my heart. I share them with you, my YouTube community, who I also consider my faraway friends. In no way am I affiliated with any content creator or vlogger of any kind. Have a great day. Enjoy the video. Hey, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy President's Day. It is President's Day. So if anybody else got any sales going on, enjoy yourselves. You have a beautiful sunny day here in New York City compared to what it was yesterday. Yesterday was interesting. Wanted to recap. Thank you so much for anybody who had seen my videos and liked my video from yesterday. It was a lot of fun filming it. I do admit that. The other thing is that I'm not used to, you know how I am about filming in stores. I basically was the only one that filmed in that store. There was nobody else doing it. I expected like one or two other people doing it, being that this was such a big event. And I guess in my area, there aren't too many people that do that. I happen to know that there is possibly resellers. I got that inkling. I do follow a Facebook page. And like I said, to recap on that one, when I had mentioned, is anybody going to be in my area, blah, 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 mall? And somebody had put on a post underneath my post. They put a comment. He says, "Oh, well, if anybody needs anything, let me know when I get to the store tomorrow." So I went, okay. That means they're probably in my area. All right. I didn't know. But anyway, it is what it is. There are resellers. But I had a very nice time. I did not go for any of the lotions and or candles. Now, if I would have hit a number or if I would have hit another scratch off, I probably would have taken that money. But my funds were my funds, and I didn't want to overuse any of my funds and go wacko over, in my opinion, a lot of silly stuff. Okay, you're a fan, you would, you enjoy that stuff. Me, however, I'm a little bit different. So I just picked what I wanted. I had coupons. I used my coupons, and I think it was very nice of Bath and Body Works to let people use the coupons, being that it is such a special event, that it is a limited edition, mind you, event, and it's, once they're gone, I guess they're gone. But I have a feeling that there's going to be another set. There's going to have to be a set. I was talking in another Facebook page that people want to see Tinkerbell. Who wouldn't want to see Tinkerbell? Okay. Who wouldn't want to see the Disney villains? Maybe there'll be a Disney villains collection. That would be cool. That would be nice. I mentioned, how about the prince? How about princes? How about a collection for men? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there's a lot of people that don't care if it's Disney or not. There are men that shop at Bath and Body Works because they do have a men's line. I just figured that maybe one day that would happen. Maybe for men could enjoy that as well. It would be cute for women to buy that stuff for men. Why not? And, a lot of other princesses are missing, Rapunzel is missing. Snow White, I'm still shocked that Snow White is not even in this lineup. I would have picked Snow White over Moana. Sorry, that would be me. I would have done that. But there was a nice collection. So what I purchased yesterday, let me just, is the pocket back holders, okay? Thank goodness that there were 6 princesses, because they had 6 on sale for $10. Not for nothing. I still have pocket back holders, people, that were like $1.25. So they went up to $1.95. I mean, that's been going back years ago. But I do have, my whole bucket full of pocket back sanitizers. And I do have an abundance of collecting pocket back holders over the years. So I was not particularly, going gaga over most of the scents. I feel I really do. And I mentioned this to you the other day. And I also mentioned it to the girl that I know that works at Bath and Body. She's a manager. She was not there yesterday. She wasn't coming in until yesterday afternoon. I was not going to wait. I wasn't going to wait for her. But I know the other guy that works there, he'll probably tell her. And the thing is I know once you smell something, the familiarizing, I have done this in Bath and Body Works, and I even mentioned this to my girl the other day that works there, like, these scents revamped. She went, she said, sometimes you know that they are, when you smell a scent, it will remind you of another past scent or a scent that is still in that store. So I got the vibes on that. Now, Ariel, which is, a sea scent, I'm smelling the beach, I'm smelling the sea. I get a hint of sea salt. It's the sea. She's a mermaid, for God's sakes. I'm getting hints of somebody else mentioned the name. And I went, yeah, sure. I believe that. A lot of the scents are revamped. They will take the scent and they will familiarize it, and they will, put it into another thing and give it a new name and a new look and, a new product. And meanwhile, you smell it and you find out, I smelled this before. It's another scent. Like I said, Firecracker Pop, which totally irks the crap out of me. I only got the small travel size of Firecracker Pop. I didn't even buy them because it reminded me, I knew what the scent was. I just can't name them right now. Things like that don't stick in my mind for very long. But the beach, this is Ariel, the beach scene, that's it. I mean, I know I've seen an abundance now since, for the past few days, that everybody got their stuff in the mail. They did reviews on it. No, it's wonderful. Oh, I love it. See, that's not what I'm about. So I'm just showing you. Ariel I got. Tiana is cute, really, really. They had coin purses. The coin purses were adorable. I could have did damage with the coin purses, just matching them up with my bags and stuff that I have here at home. But did I do that? No. I didn't even get the Cinderella shoe. The Cinderella shoe coin purse was absolutely adorable. She really was. The Ariel one that you've seen, the seashell coin purse, that was cute. Moana's, the beautiful flower, I think it was a lotus flower, was beautiful. I was not crazy about the pocket back for Moana. It had like this thing, like a plastic ring that you would sit the pocket back in, and that would be it. To me, that, I don't know, for something like hanging on your bag or something, catching on something. I've had pocket back holders that actually caught on a door one time. I've literally lost a pocket back holder in the streets due to it snapping off the top. Like the rubber piece just came off the top. I've had bad experiences with those. But the Moana one I put back. That was the one I was going to have my heart set on along with the Cinderella, because I already knew what I wanted. So I was shopping in my head for the past week. But the Moana one I put back. The Belle from Beauty and the Beast, that was adorable. That was beautiful. I can't picture hanging that on a bag. That could actually sit on a shelf. That would be beautiful. You light it up. That would be cute. Tiana's place was absolutely gorgeous. She really was. It lights up and it opens up like a book. And the detailing on the inside of it, the pictures on the, little picture on the inside, it was adorable. The all over print, that was gorgeous. And it lit up so pretty. It was very nice. I didn't do that on camera. I just lifted it to show. See, let somebody else do that on camera. The thing with me is there is too many of them out. When something comes out like this, when you've seen, I'm going to tell you a line. When you've seen one, you've seen them all. Okay. That's what I've been doing for the past 48 hours. When I've seen one video, I've seen them all. Basically say everything word for word. The actions are word for word. The reactions, oh, it's beautiful, that's word for word. It's not me. I just wanted to go in and do something on my own that was different, not copying anybody else. I just don't like to do that. So this is the Tiana. And I'm showing you this with the light shining on it, so this way you could see it. Hopefully you could see that. And thank goodness they had 6 princesses, because the 6 sanitizers really worked for the 6 for $10. So I went, okay, that was cool. And like I said, I'm very surprised that Bath & Body, this is Belle, very surprised that Bath & Body Works would in fact, sorry the camera's shaking, would in fact use coupons. I thought that this was going to be excluded. I really did. I know what my friend said the other day. She says, no, use your coupons. The coupons are going to be good. But then I figured, they could be wrong too. And then watch me get in there and realize that, oh no, you can't use your coupons. Because, I think they did a very nice thing. It could have went very wrong. And as a matter of fact, today, which is Monday, President's Day, they have all the wallflower refills. Whoever grabbed them yesterday for $7.95, oops, because all the wallflower refills for today only are $3.95, including the Princess Collection. So let me be that one to extend that information to you. You're welcome. And this is Jasmine. Okay, she has to run the vacuum outside right now. She's weird when she does this. She really is. Everybody's complaining. So this is Moana. And again, I figured that another princess like Snow White or even Rapunzel, where's Aurora? Where's Sleeping Beauty? I think she should have been in this collection with Cinderella. I think the higher-ups should have went first. But they put Moana in. And I was informed by another YouTube faraway friend here, thank you so much for doing that, that Moana was, she explained to me what she is sort of a princess, because of her father. And thank you so much for explaining that, really. I kind of forgot about it. I do love the movie. I've seen it about 3 times. I haven't seen Moana 2 yet. When it's released on Disney Plus, then I'll do that. Disney Plus right now is in a lot of hot water. As the whole company is, if you people didn't realize that. I'm going to leave that alone. So this is one of my favorites, Cinderella. Now, I'm going to just say something. See, what happens is when you hear news from somebody else, a trusted source, to me it would bear repeating just to give it to you people. And I stated something 2 days ago that possibly made sense, which the Cinderella line, it was not the greatest scent in the lineup. Everybody's going to have their favorites. Excuse me. Now, when I went in there yesterday, you see me on camera, most of the people were going for Belle. A few were going for Moana. A few were going for Ariel, and also quite a few people were going for Jasmine, and a little few for Tiana. I know this because I was standing there, okay? I was not going to film all that. But if you notice when I went to the Cinderella, when we all went in that video, you see us entering, you will see who went for where. And it was not the Cinderella line. So I don't know if everybody was hearing the hearsay and believing, but I was the first one to go over to the Cinderella line because, first of all, what I wanted, and they only had 5 in a jar, was the beautiful pocket back holder Cinderella carriage. Okay, it is. It really is. It's beautiful. It really is. I think as I posted in my Instagram, on my Instagram page with the pictures that I took yesterday, because I had a little photo shoot with this. As I posted on that, this has to be one and all, even though everything that I own at PocketBacs, this has to be my holy grail. If anybody has a holy grail, it's me, and it would be this one. Okay? And it lights up from the back. And there it is. And it'll stop on its own. It just twinkles and it'll stop on its own. So I think it was cute, really. I mean, it is. They have the princess, it stopped, and then the Disney princess words on the back. And it's giving me, it's giving me instructions. Isn't that? I mean, not for nothing. You can never really change the batteries in these. And this is like something that totally irks me, that you can't change the batteries. I'm sure somebody would crack this open and see how they could change it, because there is no way to do it. You would have to break the rubber on it in order to do it. But I was glad. Now, here's the thing. When I grabbed the one hand sanitizer and I turned the camera, and I'm in the mirror at that point, because, you see a clip of me in the mirror, but I wanted to make sure that this lit up. As I turned, what you don't see is a woman coming behind me and sticking her hand, and into the jar she goes. Now, there was 5 of these in that jar. Now, I knew for a fact that the manager that I know said to me that we only got a certain amount of stuff in quantity in certain sections. Like, let's say the Cinderella Princess. Let's say they'll only have 40 of those of the pocket back holders, or 50 of these and 20 of those. Yeah. So as soon as I did that, there were 5 in that jar. I did it. I turned the camera. I'm lighting it just to make sure. And I did that on camera. As I turned back around, the woman stuck her hand in the jar and took out 3 of them, meaning that there was only 1 left. Okay. The whole time I was there, you see me on camera go back to that jar, and I forget what was in there because I'm looking at so many things. And then it hit me, and I will say that on camera. Oh, that was the Cinderella PocketBac holders. There's none left. There was only that one remaining. There was none left. As I was also leaving, you will see that the wallflower plug-in, which happened to have been the Castle, that was $39.95. That was gorgeous. As a matter of fact, my husband goes, "Well, you didn't grab." I said, "No, I didn't grab that because first of all, and I'm going to say it again, all my outlets are on lower level. They're on the floor. I have one outlet that's in the kitchen behind my coffee pot, and that one I keep for the Yankee Candle, which happens to be a small plug-in. You can't see it anyway. And I have no room up there besides my coffee pot to have that large thing sticking out of the wall like that. It's pretty big. It is pretty big. But what's nice about it is it illuminates and it projects little fireworks on your wall. I thought that was cool. For $40, it should do that. Actually, they should spurt pew, pew, pew. For $40, okay. Yeah. So when I was leaving, there was 1 left. All right. What you don't see on camera is there was a woman that I was standing on line with came over to me with that plug-in. She says, there was like 1 left. She says, "Did you want it?" She goes, I thought that was very nice. I said, no, thank you so much. I'm not interested in those things. I thank you so much for asking. So she put it back. And she says, "I figured because there was 1 and I seen you, you're still here." I said, "No, thank you," which I thought was very, very kind to ask. She did put it back in the jar. What basically everybody was there for were the candle holders. Beautiful Castle candle holder. And that candle holder was only $59.90. I pictured that about $80 or $90. Now, I seen videos of it a day before, and I saw the price, and I heard about the price. I was like, really? That's not $59.90. That was a real good buy for that. The carriage was a little bit more money. And the guy that works there that I know also, he had one in his hand, and I have a still shot of him with that. And as a matter of fact, I had a little piece of the video, but I did not clip it into my video editing, which happens to be the very first time that I edited that kind of a long length. The last time I did something like that was American Dream Mall, and it didn't go so well because I got copyrighted for the stupid music that was playing in the area. Ridiculous. So I scrapped that whole idea. But this one went well. I did not bring the portable microphone with me. So when you hear me, you're hearing me talking into my mic on my phone. I thought it came out very well. I just wanted to make sure that the music wasn't playing. Yeah, they were playing Disney music at the store. So, but the guy that works there, he had 1 carriage in his hand, and he was asking, he says, "Listen, I have 1 of these left." He says, does anybody want it? So a guy came up to him. And the guy came up to him, and he just didn't seem like a guy that wanted Bath and Body Works products. You know what I'm getting at. And my guy, the guy that works there, he was asking questions, the other man, so he wound up passing it to him. So he took it, and he was going to stand on line with it. I mean, you know what was going to happen with that carriage. So anybody that did not want that at the store is probably being resold today for a higher amount. So it's ridiculous. I mean, I have seen the Castle candle holders going for $189, sometimes even $200. Are you out of your mind? When we all know how much that price was, you really think that would you pay that much? I mean, here's years ago. Here's a story. My husband and myself, we wanted a certain CD, a music CD, yeah, from a band. Yeah, I'm saying this. This CD was unavailable. It was never sold again, and the CDs were numbered. Okay, it was a limited edition special concert CD. We paid $174. I'm not kidding, for a CD. So I guess if you want to pay $200 for a Bath and Body Works product, if that's how much you really want it, that's up to you. If I knew then what I know now, see, I wouldn't buy that CD. would have never did that. It never came out on iTunes or Spotify or anything like that. I know my research. It never did. But it just, I mean, we own it, okay? We do own it. But the fact of spending that much, I think back at that, and that was a stupid thing. Although we do have the CD. So it's just, you know, I guess it is what you like, what you really want. So, I mean, go for it. But the prices nowadays with the reselling is totally ridiculous. Okay, why is it getting dark in here? Hope you guys can see me. But, yeah, I got the 6 pocket back sanitizers, the pocket back holder, which was the only one I wanted, and I only got one. And then I had the coupons for 25% off. So all this stuff, even though the pocket back sanitizers were $10, and this was, I think this was a very nice price, $14.95. I think it was. I pictured this $18. See, in my head, what I picture and what was really there were two different things. And I also got a freebie. Now, my freebies were kind of weird. I wanted to see if they had a small travel size lotion. They never came out with a small travel size lotion. They only had the travel size spray mists. I'm sorry for the camera bouncing. I am on a tripod. It's not a tripod, it's a phone stand. And what I did was I grabbed the Cinderella. So there's the Cinderella. All of a sudden, there's no light. Unbelievable. Sorry for the shaking. And these go for $8.95, you know, which also went up over the years because these used to be $5.95 years and years and years and years ago. I was talking to people online. And because I was the second one online, number two, yes, which was very nice because there was only, when that store opened, there was only about 8 of us standing outside. That was it. I think maybe people didn't come because of the rain. It was like, when I went into the store first, there was like a torrential downpour. But then it stopped after about 5 minutes. And we were looking, and we were actually standing inside the vestibule of the mall because the security guard would not let us in. He was only letting in employees. And when the employees went in, they had to sign a book. So I thought that was cool. So they knew who was an employee and who, I mean, we could have all worked, you know, we could have walked in and went, oh, excuse me, we're going to work. But no, you had to sign your name in a book, which was cool. This does not have the fragrance notes. I'm not even going to say the fragrance notes, but I'm going to tell you something. For a lot of people who said that the fragrance collection, that the Cinderella was not smelling as what you think, which I did repeat that. It is personally a personal liking to what you like. I'm going to tell you something. I like it. I like it. It does. I do smell the hint of musk. To me, I don't know if everybody had the impression because they see Disney, they see Princess, they're going to get little girl smells. And to be honest with you, to me, this does not have a little girl smell. This has a more of an adult smell, and I do smell the musk in it. There is a hint of musk. I do smell it. And I sprayed myself with it. Yes, and I sprayed myself, and it lasted throughout the day. It really did. It does last a long time. This, to me, is the most adult scent that is in the whole line. If that makes any sense. So I do like it. I'm glad I went with it. Now, I wanted I was asking the guy that worked there, do you have the small shimmering mist? And they didn't have this in the size of the small shimmering mist. But for $8.95, I had a free coupon. I grabbed this. That was the one. That was my choice. And the pocket back sanitizer goes nice with it. And this smells like this does. Let me shake this. Yeah, it does. It has a more of an adult smell. It's an adult wearing. But I think they did good with this. But if I could just figure out and find out if this scent smells like any other scent that's in the store. Somebody's going to figure it out. Somebody will figure it out. And I'm just sitting here now. And that was really it. I saved 25% off of my purchase. And I got the small travel size for free. And after that, I walked around a little bit, shot the ending of my video because there was nobody by the registers. That whole section in the back of the store was completely clear. I had free reign. So that's when I ran the camera and said my goodbyes to you people. It was it was exciting. It was. I was very nervous. I was very apprehensive is the word that I want to use. I was very apprehensive on doing it. I was figuring I was going to be stopped. But then again, I did not have a very showing of a camera. I just had my little tripod. I used that as my selfie stick, tripod. And I just walked around and I did it nice and I was subtle about it. And I tried to block, if you notice, I tried to block people out of my way because I don't like to film people on camera. I think that's very uncomfortable. I don't know how, I know it's hard for theme park content creators to block everybody out of the camera, but I mean, they're just showing it and people are coming at them at full face and people are looking at them doing I just think that's a little weird. And I try to block as many people out as I can, but you do hear me talking to some of them because I was online with those people, so it was nice. It was a woman and her husband. They were very nice. There was a girl that drove in from Pennsylvania. I was like, what? She says, yeah, I'm here meeting a friend. I have to go back to college. So she had like a 2.5-hour drive. I says, oh, please get home safe, please. That's crazy. But, she says, yeah, but I'm meeting my friend here. So that was it. It was just her and another friend. There was no pushing, no shoving, no, scooping things off. There was still a lot left, which to me is kind of interesting. Even though the candles were buy one, get one free, I pictured droves of these candles going. I would have, if it was me, I would have grabbed one of each candle and then I would have got one of each candle free. So I would have had 2 sets of each candle. See, that's how I do it. But if you have a favorite preference or a favorite scent, go for it. But I thought that was interesting. When I did find out on the Facebook page that I am a member of, a lot of people did not get that sale, depending on your state. Because a lot of people only got that there was $15 off on a candle. They didn't get buy one, get one free. So and when you bought a candle, you only got $15 off. So the candles were still $10. But if you bought the whole candle here, $25.95, you get a free candle. So to me, that would totally be worth it. I did not see a lot of people with the candle, the cardboard candle holders, and I did not see people loading them in like they do on the holidays. I pictured that happening. This was not happening at my location. The displays, when I left, those displays were still in that way. So people were just basically going for the pocket back holders and the candle holders mostly, if anything. And then their third choice would have been the scents, the lotions, the creams. I always like a good lotion, a cream anyway. I have a load of creams. You've seen what I have. Maybe one day I should do a viewing haul for that, just to show you what I have, because it's unbelievable. I did not need any more lotions and creams. I always say that when I go in there. And yesterday, certain lotions and creams, they were still having a sale for $5.95, but not this line. So this line, you still had good coupons. You still had a good choice to do it. All in all, it was good. Now, on the way out of the store, I went, you know what? I'm so much into my Cinderella line. I am appreciative and I'm very happy that I can agree with myself to like this scent when, in fact, a lot of people don't. They didn't think it was this. And the Cinderella was not getting that much attention or love that I seen. I was there. So, but at the same time, I said, you know what? This is hitting me. Now, I went into Primark the other day. I mean, I'm almost there practically on a daily basis. You guys know that. I'm there every few days, I wouldn't brag about that, but that's what it is. I always pass by the tumblers. Now, you know that I purchased the red tumbler for Valentine's Day. And yes, I did use it I'm going to use it for the remaining month of February, because I hate a holiday that only falls on one day. And then what the hell do you do with everything else for the rest? I celebrate it until the end of February. So to me, it's Valentine's month. And then next month will be St. Patrick's month, because that's my month, my Irish Heritage Month to celebrate. So all month, that's going to be St. Patrick's Day for me. I went into Primark so many times. I bought the red tumbler cup, but then I always noticed, and you saw it on camera when I scan the camera, when I'm in the store, I show you the powdered blue cup, the powdered blue tumbler, the 40 ounce. And being that I had such a Cinderella vibe, I did a thing. I did a thing. I was in the mode zone to purchase the blue, and I think it goes very, very well with Cinderella. You will see the pixie dust on it. You see, I have to wash it. Sorry, I have to wash it. You will see the pixie dust, if you will, on it. You see the nice, beautiful sparkles. She does sparkle. Awesome. 40 ounce. I think it is perfect. No, she does not need a bag. I have a bag here somewhere. I'll line that up. I have to find that. As a matter of fact, I did see the bag the other day. That's crazy. And I put it into another bag. But for $14, I said, let me pick this up. And I did. And she's home with me. And I think she goes very nice with the with the Cinderella collection. No, I am not hanging this. This will not be hung on the cup. I will not do that. I don't want it damaged. I don't want it ruined. This will be used with very loving care. I did photo shoots with it yesterday. It shoots very well. Very well. So I think this cup is wonderful. And I said, you know what? This has to come home with me. The 40 ounce tumbler. It's just unbelievable. Now I'm on Amazon because I want to find it a boot. I want to find it a boot, and I want to find it the straw topper, you know, like I did with the red one. Not to go, not to go crazy. I know you can't see it in this light. Sorry. Now the sun is going in and out. I don't get it. But anyhow, you do see the pixie dust, as I like to call it, the Princess Pixie. How's that? Princess Pixie dust. I think it was good for $14. So I was in the Cinderella mode yesterday. So that was really it for my haul. I didn't go nuts. I didn't go bananas. I didn't go like everybody else did. There was somebody that I was watching on YouTube that, they also had gold bags, gold tote bags. They were gorgeous. They were gorgeous. I think for anybody who made a purchase of a certain amount of money, let's say like $100, because people were buying the candle holders. I mean, if people made a certain purchase amount, I feel that those bags should have been free to that person. They were actually $40. $39.95. 40 over 40 with tax. And I'm going to tell you something. You've seen the display in my video that I shot. I literally take that and I hold the bag up and I show you. Do you see anybody running to grab those bags? No. I did not see people, as a matter of fact, running to grab anything nuts. I did not see any shelf clearers. I did not see any table clearers. This was very civilized. This was very nice. It was all adults. There were no children there. I think there was one kid. A woman had a kid in the carriage. But that was about it. So. And there you have it. And that's going to conclude what I got to say. So I hope you guys did the same thing. I hope it was all civilized. I hope it worked out for you. I know it was a rainy, crappy day here in New York City. There was a lot of places that still had snow. So if you had to trek through. But then again, everything was being sold online yesterday as of 6 a.m. anyway, yesterday. There's still stuff online right now. So is it sold out? I don't see anything really sold out. So I don't know if anybody gets that sold out thing. I'm on the app. So I don't know if the app is different than the website. I have no idea. All I know is I could see what I see and stuff is still available. Nothing says back order. Nothing says sold out. When in fact an item is sold out, it disappears off the page. So you wouldn't even tell if it's there. The candle holders are gone online. This one here is gone online. So, but it would disappear. It wouldn't say sold out and it wouldn't say, back order or anything. I just want to let you know that. So whatever anybody else is seeing, I have no idea. I'm seeing what I'm seeing from my end. And what they're saying is not what I'm seeing. So, all right. That's going to conclude my review, my little haul of what I got. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I notice a lot of people on videos now are saying that. which is the subscribe word that I never say to you. You know I would never say that because I don't ask anybody for that. I don't do that. You want to come hang out with me, you hang out with me. But I notice a lot of people, even content creators in Disney, oh, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Really? Really? Anyway, I'll just leave that there. Thank you so much for hanging out with me anyway. I will talk to you soon. Have a wonderful Monday if you go out and get sales. Remember, pocket back holders, including the Disney, are now, not pocket back holders, the, excuse me on that, correction. The fragrance wallflower refills are now on sale online and in the store for $3.95. Yeah, the Princess line is also included in that. It's available online as well. So, talk to you soon. Happy Monday. Have a safe President's Day. Remember our country. Remember our presidents. They were people too. They did what they did in their hearts. They did what they could do for this country. Okay? Even the new, our returning president now. Try and be kind. Give him a chance. He knows what he wants to do. Sometimes it's hard to come out and express it. He is not talkative like any other president. We know this, but I like it because to me, he's like a regular person. And he was always a New Yorker. We know that. That's one of my other reasons why I respect that. So he knows the deal with us New Yorkers. All right, people. Talk to you soon. Have a great Monday. Love to all. Bye-bye.